terrible atmosphere of impending doom hangs over the great house at Collinwood. On this night, Carolyn Stoddard Hawkes has had a frightening dream in which she witnessed the death of her husband, Jeb, on Widow's Hill. Believing the dream to be an omen of tragedy, Carolyn has left Collinwood and gone to Widow's Hill.
Jeb? Jeb?
How silly I am, believing in a dream. Jeb isn't here.
Jeb?
Yes, Mrs. Hawkes, I am here, even if Jeb is not. You see, Nicholas didn't show you all that was going to happen. He spared your feelings, knowing that you would not want to witness your own death. I am afraid, Mrs. Hawkes, that there is no escape.
Barnabas, I have just been to the cottage. I examined Sabrina. She is very weak, Barnabas.
I'm sorry, Julia.
Barnabas, why did you do it? Now, Quentin told me that you'd given him your word that you wouldn't go to her again.
But I gave him my word. I stayed at the old house and fought the urge to leave, and then she came to me.
And you couldn't help yourself.
Do you think I do this by choice?
Oh, Barnabas, I am aware of that. I know what you're going through. And I know the injections are responsible.
Don't blame yourself, Julia. It's a thing that's just happened.
Until the effects wear off, Barnabas, you're in danger of exposure. People in the town are being worried about the attacks now.
And you're afraid that I will kill Sabrina before the effects wear off? Well, I'm quite aware of that.
Oh, Barnabas, there must be something we can do, some way of controlling your need for blood.
Julia, for the past hour, I've been thinking of that room in the East Wing.
What does that have to do with it?
Julia, if I could only transcend that time warp that exists in that other room, if I could only get to that other world of time.
Do you think going back to that other world, that other level of time would change things?
I don't know. But it might be a way of saving Sabrina's life. And it's possible, Julia, just possible that I might be, well, not the same as I am here, but quite normal and be able to live in the daylight.
I was trying to transcend that other time level can be very dangerous. You could get trapped there forever.
And who is to say that might not be a blessing?
Barnabas, once we did find a way of having you live in the daylight, we could find a way again, Barnabas. Barnabas, you belong in this time with us.
Perhaps I do. But I can't help but be fascinated by that room and everything I've seen there.
Father, where are you?
Carolyn, what's the matter?
was nothing I could do. It happened so quickly.
What happened so quickly?
Jeb is dead.
What?
Jeb is dead. He's dead. He's dead. I can't believe I've lost him. When I saw it happen, I saw it. Jeb.
Take her to the drive-in.
Carolyn, tell us what happened.
I knew the dream would come true. And I tried to stop it. I went to Widow's Hill. But there was nothing I could do. Oh, God, why was he taken from me?
I'd better give her a sedative.
I don't want a sedative. I only want jam. One jam.
Darling, tell us about it. Try to. How did it happen?
What is that?
Carolyn, can't you tell us something more?
You've always hated Jeb. You're probably glad he's dead.
Darling, that isn't true. Barnabas knew just as I did that you were happy with Jeb. That's all that mattered.
I went there after the dream,
To Widow's Hill?
and Jeb wasn't there. And I thought it was only a dream. It didn't mean anything. Then I saw Sky Rumson.
Sky Rumson?
I couldn't imagine what he was doing there. And then he told me. He had come there to kill me. And he tried to. And then Jeb got there and saved me. And Sky pushed him. And Jeb went over Widow's Hill. He's gone. Jeb is gone.
She's asleep now.
We should have taken her up to her room.
No, she'll be all right here. I think she'll probably sleep through the night.
I don't understand any of it. Why would Sky Rumson want to kill Jeb?
I don't know, Elizabeth, but if it's true and she did see him, then Carolyn is in danger until Sky Rumson's caught.
We better call the police right away. I'd like to speak to the sheriff, please. This is Mrs. Stoddard.
Elizabeth, did you see Barnabas leave?
No, I didn't.
I didn't either. I wonder where he could have gone.
Going on a trip, Mr. Rumson?
How did you get into the house here?
I can do many things that ordinary people can't do. You should know that.
Look, I gotta get out of here. I'm leaving.
Why are you in such a hurry, Mr. Rumson?
I have important business in Boston.
But I only have one question. Surely you have time for that.
All right. What is it?
Did you kill Jeb Hawks tonight? Well, answer me, Mr. Rumson.
What do you care about Jeb Hawks?
I care about Carolyn, and I've seen what this has done to her.
Look, he would have died anyway. He should have died after he destroyed the box and the shrine.
Maybe he should have, but he didn't. He married Carolyn, and she was very happy with him.
Look,
You're not going to leave this room tonight.
I didn't have any choice. Nicholas made me do it.
Well, what has he promised you in return? Surely he's promised you something.
He just said it was my duty.
Perhaps the thing that I'm about to do is my duty. You're not going to leave this room alive.
No! You can't do that. Stay away from me.
Don't let me frighten you. You wouldn't have gotten out of here tonight even if I hadn't come.
What do you mean?
There's somebody else who also has a score to settle with you. Angelique. I'm almost sorry I haven't given her the pleasure of killing you herself.
Nicholas! You promised you'd help me. I did what you asked. You gotta help me.
Even if Nicholas were here, he has no power over me.
All right, Barnabas. I'm leaving and you're not going to stop me. I'm warning you, stay away from me. Oh, no. What? I don't believe.
Why has no one ever told you more about me? But then, of course, Nicholas and the others never did tell you very much, did they? I'm glad you have the pistol. It will save me the trouble of killing you myself.
Please, Barnabas, let me live.
Just turn it in towards you.
No!
There will be pain, but only a moment, and then it'll all be over.
Please!
Thank you for calling, Sheriff.
What is it, Elizabeth?
The police can't find Jeb's body. They've searched the entire area below Widow's Hill and found nothing.
Isn't it possible it could have washed out into the sea?
That's the conclusion they've come to. He couldn't possibly have survived that fall.
Well, have they found Sky Rumson yet?
Yes. They found him at Bruno's house. Dead.
Dead?
He was lying on the floor with a revolver in his hand. They've listed it as a possible suicide.
Possible suicide?
The sheriff said there was only one thing that puzzled him. He died of one gunshot wound, and yet there were 3 bullets fired from the revolver. I don't understand it.
Well, we shouldn't try to understand it. Obviously, the man was deranged.
Yes. I don't even want to think about it. My main concern is Carolyn. How she's going to survive all this.
Barnabas, you never did say where you were going when you left earlier.
Didn't I?
You went to find Sky Rumson, didn't you? And you found him.
You heard what the police said. I'm sure his death will eventually be listed as a definite suicide.
He was not the kind of man that would take his own life.
But apparently he did so. So there's no point in discussing it further.
I'm not condemning you, Barnabas. I'm just... What's wrong?
You better go to Carolyn and Elizabeth.
Starting again.
Yes. There's no way I can control it. Julie, the urge is becoming overwhelming. I can't stay here any longer.
But where can you go until dawn, Barnabas?
The room in the East Wing. Maybe there's an answer there. Maybe there's an escape.
Barnabas! Barnabas, wait! Wait!
must see you one more time. Carolyn! Carolyn, I must see you! Carolyn! Carolyn, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Jeb. But where are you? I want to see you.
I'm over here, Carolyn.
Jeb, you've come back to me.
To tell you something. But then I must go.
No, I don't want to lose you.
No, don't come any closer, Carolyn.
Why not?
Because I don't really exist.
But you do. Honey, I can see you. You're alive. And everything's going to be all right now.
Listen to me, Carolyn. I want you to know how much I love you.
I know that, Jeb. And I love you.
I couldn't die without telling you that someday we're going to meet again. And you'll know when it happens. And I will know. And it will be different then.
No, I don't want to lose you, Jeb.
I must go. But remember what I said.
No, I don't want memories. I want you.
We will meet again. We will meet again.
Why do I feel I belong in that other time? Is it because of this? Because my life was so different in that time?
Barnabas! Barnabas, please, I must talk to you.
Julia. She shouldn't have followed me.
Julia, go back.
It's happened. It's happened. Julia!
Barnabas.
Julia, can you hear me?
Yes, Barnabas,
Julia, can you hear me?
Can't hear me. He's in that room, and he can't hear me. He may be trapped in there forever.
How did it happen? Why did this room suddenly appear? What am I going to do now?
Who are you? And what are you doing in this room?